Let me ask y'all a question. When is it cool to stay in your damn pajamas? For the home based occupational therapist, for the physical therapist, for the nurse visits, for the social workers coming to your house, when they come give you fusions, when can you just stay in your damn pajamas? Swanging and Banging with the University of Gratitude podcast, a daily show of entertainment, education, and inspiration for anybody dealing with abandonment, chronic illness, or the physical limitation.
Give me something to celebrate and recharge my shit, Professor Kendrick.
I'm not even gonna play with y'all. I had so much fun on Monday when we did International Ninja Day that I had to bring this thing back on Hump Day with World Trick Shot Day. So whether you're in the trash can and you see whether you're in the kitchen and you see the trash can and you hit that Jordan trick shot, or maybe you take it all the way back to women's basketball and you're doing something like Cynthia Cooper. You could be in hockey with Wayne Gretzky doing the trick shots. Yo, soccer and Pele, the trick shot with the feet. Whatever you want to have fun with, this is the day to take that thing back. Your World Trick Shot Day. Whatever sport you're talking about, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, hockey, man, we could talk about whatever sport you got. Whatever sport you got. Y'all have fun with World Trick Shot Day. Be a kid. It's hump day. God Squad is gratitude over disabilities. That's my latest playlist on the YouTube channel, Kendrick Avant. God Squad, I'm coming to talk to you all about putting together your schedule. This has got to be big for all of us. Disabilities, with your limitations, however you want to put it and phrase it, whether seen or unseen, your chronic illness. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We have to spend time, stop, and spend time and put together a schedule. I'm talking about a schedule where you know you're going to get the sleep that you can need, get the vitamins that you know you need to be taking. If you got medications, maybe you should be spacing those out. Put together your schedule. You got to put water on your schedule. Remind yourself to take that water. However you do your restroom breaks. Dog, I got the urinary incontinence. I got the I got the retention. I got the urgency. I got all this shit, man, because I got ulcerative colitis and I have irritable bowel syndrome. I got so much going on with this shit. So everything that goes on, you need to remember and put time to yourself, like I put on mine. Restroom. Just go and set it in there. I know I got to do restrooms. That way I'm aware and I don't always think I'm behind throughout the day. The job. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a hell of a beast trying to manage your wellness, all these medications. You're trying to get your 8 to 12 hours in a day. You know you want to get your 40 hours in a week if your health care is dependent on that job. Jesus Christ. You've got to manage and work yourself a schedule. I'm being for real about this. And if you check kendrickavant.com, you can see every day, it's day number 325 today. If you check 825, in my self-care, in my blog, I'm even sharing the self-care stats that I do. I'm putting in there the wellness, the physical exercises that I'm doing, and I'm not even putting everything, but I'm putting it in there so everybody else can see this shit can be done. You're going to move better. And I'm only writing it and putting it in there so I can move better. You've got to make your damn self the priority. Quit bullshitting. I know it's a lot of work, but goddamn it, we are worth a lot of work. And ain't nobody gonna do the work but you. You're worth it. You are worth it. Get your schedule together. Stop. Get your schedule together. I'm talking to the God Squad. You got to keep the gratitude over disabilities, and it goes on from there. Be grateful for the opportunity to put your goddamn schedule together. Do this shit. Gratitude over disabilities. I'm talking to my God Squad people, my tribes people. I'm out. Yes, I am proud of my stats. Let's work these gratitudes out, man. Y'all know I've been up. Yeah, I've been up with this today on a Wednesday. So let me give y'all the gratitudes. Number one, I did my first round of steroid infusions on Tuesday. And I'm grateful because it's the only medication I've ever taken that actually works. We went dancing and did all types of shit back in 2016. That gave me stereopsychosis. It's like I had they put so much steroids in me, I actually freaked the fuck out. I had to be put into a hospital. It was wild out shit, man. Wild out shit. And it was like within 6 months later. Told y'all before how the medication started. That did me wrong. Medication fucked me
God
up.
damn,
So I'm
dude.
back on that shit again. Fingers crossed, man, I know. So I'm grateful that, no, I'm not grateful that it gave me stereopsychosis. I'm just saying the shit gave me stereopsychosis in 2017. And I am working through all of this fear with this stereopsychosis, with these different medications, because I know it's going to get more love and trust from all my family and friends and me.
Spin
Then I
shit
put
to
a
your
message. Just
perspective.
told y'all the message. This is the me doing these medications, you doing these medications, trying some things out that makes your family and your friends trust in whatever the fuck you doing just a little bit more. And if they trust in you more,
Family and friends want
then the
you on
relationship
every
spreads more because
medication.
they trust in you more, you feel it, you begin to tell them more, and that's how the shit can go. That's how you can grow with that. Put all that in here. This puts the trust in us from others. And I also I'm just grateful to have high hopes for this stereo fusions. I'm not thinking I'll just walk again or do anything crazy like that. But shit, I would love to be able to just flip to my side and sleep and move around on my sides in the bed like I used to. That shit would be worth it by damn self. So, stereopsychosis. Woke me up, scares me. But I am so grateful for this shit, man. Just to have this stuff, just to try this stuff, because I'm in a whole lot better, stronger place to start with. Yeah. Number two, shout out to the homie Bhavin. Yes, that book you gave me, bro, the Magic, is the only book that I'm keeping around in my house bag. And your house bag is a bag you keep underneath your wheelchair. You might have all type of pens, notebooks, maybe a cup. I don't know, whatever you would need to get around with, you keep it in your house bag. So, my wife loved that book, The Secret, that the author wrote. The magic is how gratitude can be used to improve your health, your money, your finances. Gratitude can be used to improve your job. It can be used to improve your relationships. And that's all the ways that I do and I teach and I show. I model how to use gratitude every single day. I offer gratitude journals. Like, this is what I do. So I appreciate that shit, Bhavin. I am going to learn a lot about business, marketing, the presentation of information, I'm going to compare and contrast what I do to what the author is now, which it's a best-selling book. King. Bows. I actually wrote this, dog. I actually wrote this, Bhavin. King. Bows. This will force me off of social media for a while and get me back to just reading and give me some time away. And everybody loves that kind of shit. The breaks have memes and messages that are meant to get you crunk or get you laughing. Gratitude number 3. Close this thing out. So I am grateful for the affirmations I've been getting from Queens lately. I have
Hey,
bragged
Queens.
about Deborah on YouTube. I have bragged about my Aunt Deborah blessing me a few days ago. I have a young queen who admitted she has disabilities and she has disabilities, and without telling me what she has, she wrote. Look, man, my love language is writing. My love language is writing. So she actually wrote out how I'm helping her. She is louder about her disabilities. She is healing, and that blows my heart up. It gives me validation, and proves that my message, what I've been telling y'all about, the difference I've been telling y'all this is received and how it's growing. This podcast, these books, this message that I give is going to be what gets me on stages rolling in that wheelchair on 84s, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. That right there blows my heart up and it really makes me think I'm being heard. It's growing. So it's hump day. Y'all be pretty. Stay grateful. I salute you. Your boy is out.